McDonald's video, and I can totally relate. I think I'm done with them too, but that's subject to change. I don't know. Like those snack wraps, those are off the chain too, just like those fries. But on the other hand, I went to McDonald's yesterday and got a snack wrap, a grilled ranch snack wrap, and a small fry. You know, I was like real hungry. I just wanted to kill the pain, so I got home. So I got those two and a small Coke. And normally, like, I can handle maybe 3 or 4 snack wraps, like maybe whenever I'm high, or like, you know, maybe a couple of years ago when I was bigger and I like to pig out more, and now I try to like moderate and watch my portions. But it always tastes good going down, but maybe like a half an hour after I eat it, it always gives me heartburn. Like, you know, the acid starts to go crazy, and, you know, I feel it up in my esophagus, and I don't know, I always have to burp, and you know, it causes a gag reflex. Like, I have an easy gag reflex, and I'm constantly trying to burp and like relieve this, you know, pressure that's kind of building up, and you know, I end up throwing up, you know, by accident a lot. It's like, when will I ever learn? You know, $6 worth of snack wraps wasted, you know, all because I was greedy and, you know, thinking I could still eat like I did when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I used to love the fuck out of McDonald's. Like, it tasted different, it tasted better, it didn't taste as I don't know, trashy, for lack of a better word. The burgers seemed bigger too. I don't know if it's just because I was a kid and, you know, stuff looks bigger when you're little, but yeah, I used to love it. I used to be able to eat a lot of it, and, you know, up into my teenage years, you know, I used to be able to eat, you know, 2 double quarter pounders, and maybe a large fry, large supersized Coke or something like that. The older I've gotten, the more sensitive my stomach is to it. I don't know if the ingredients changed, or if, you know, as I'm just like becoming more health conscious, like my body's changing and starting to reject it. I don't know. And, you know, I was just like burping, you know, trying not to throw up in front of people, but I couldn't help it, because once I got into a Circuit City, I had to go to the bathroom and just like try to make myself throw up a little bit. And it was like, it was this bitter, burning acid, like liquid. It still felt thick, but I don't know, it was just like this acidic bile. It tasted awful. Like, you know, it tastes good going down, but it tastes awful coming back up. And sorry if I'm grossing you out, but when will I learn? Speaking of going there late, they used the one around here. The dollar menu used to be open past midnight, but now it changed. Like, now you can order like double quarter pounders, and I forget what else, but it's like just random things off, like 2 or 3 random things off the menu. You know, that kind of pissed me off, so I stopped going there late. I always try to make sure I get there before midnight. And you mentioned you went one time where the credit card machine was broken. Well, that happened to me too. I went there one afternoon and got in line, ordered my food, just like any normal day, and I paid with my credit card, and I think I got like maybe $8 worth of food. I forgot what I got, but it was $8 and change. So she just took the card, you know, did the, you know, I like, wait a minute. No, she didn't take the card. She like gave me the machine so I could swipe the card, and I did that, and it approved, and the transaction was done, but a receipt didn't come out, and I was just like, where's the receipt? I was looking at it, like she kind of walked away and like yelled out the order or something like that. I forget what she walked away for a second, but I was waiting for her to get back, just like, okay, where's the receipt? I need a receipt, because it's like a credit card transaction. I keep a record of it in my, little big book, and, just to be organized and all that. And when she got back, I was like, I need a receipt. And she's like, oh, the receipt machine is broken. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me before we did the transaction? Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, you didn't ask, so I shouldn't have to ask. Like, didn't you know it was broken? Or I don't know. Anyway, she ended up going and getting the manager, and the manager came out and she was kind of like blasé about it too, just telling me like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, the receipt machine's broken and we're out of paper. Well, can I redo this in cash? Can I like redo the transaction in cash? And can you like undo this so I can redo it? But she didn't want to do that. She was like I forget why she didn't want to do it, but she didn't want to like redo the transaction, because they had already made the food like by then. So but I wanted a fucking receipt or my money back. So she ends up writing me a little handwritten receipt, her version of a handwritten receipt, and it's just a little fucking math problem. And like I don't want math. I want like a receipt out of a machine with official computer records. You know what I mean? So I ended up asking for a refund. I walked out of there pissed off, and I actually turned around and went back because I was still hungry. It was embarrassing as hell, because they were kind of like rolling their eyes like, is this guy again? What's like cause trouble again? Like, I wasn't trying to cause trouble. Like, I just like, why didn't you tell me that the receipt machine was broken before you used it? Like, why was it my responsibility to ask first? Anyway, that's it.